right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So some of you may know me and some of you may not, but I'd like to share a little introduction about myself before I just offer y'all advice about making vision boards. So my name is Jada Garner. I'm born and raised in Kennesaw, Georgia, not too far from the city of Atlanta, and I've always been a multi-passionate person. Growing up, I entertained the careers of being a chef, a fashion designer, an actress, or even an architect. I've always been someone that's dreamed big and strived to reach the top height of whatever interests me. As I've gotten older, my interests became more specific. I began to learn how to set goals. I know we've all heard the advice of setting SMART goals. We've heard write down your goals so that you'll remember them. And of course, we've heard about making vision boards. Surprisingly, I've been making vision boards since I was in middle school. You see, the vision boards I made back in middle school couldn't touch the ones that I make now.
Okay.
Because back in middle school, my idea of vision board was cutting out pictures of my favorite celebrities, maybe some nice shoes or a luxury handbag, and then slapping some buzzwords or a nice quote on there. And that was it. And maybe I'd add a mansion in there if I was feeling ambitious.
Okay.
But obviously, I don't live in a mansion or I have a Birkin bag. And these visions I had for my life weren't based on any of my goals or honestly anything I genuinely felt would make me feel fulfilled. I was creating a vision of a life that would be nice to have, but not a life that I wanted to live. Compare middle school me to 20-year-old me who put on her vision board entertainment internships, loving friendships, becoming more mindful and getting closer to God, and crossing the best sorority in the world. Confidently, I stand here today as a woman who is God-fearing, a woman surrounded by people I love and that love me, a woman that just recently interned at Tyler Perry Studios, and a woman that is the chapter president of the Delta Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. That being said, I've got some experience when it comes to making vision boards, so I'm so excited to share just 4 of the steps I do when it comes to making a vision board that makes my goals come to life. So step number 1 is pretty obvious. You need to have goals. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, it's kind of hard to envision a future for yourself. So it's important to take some time to figure it out. My favorite practice at the end of the year is to do a personal audit on myself. Figure out what worked that year, what didn't, think about the things I want to improve on in all areas of my life. Financial, personal, academically, socially, you get the gist. Knowing how ambitious you all are, I highly doubt that y'all have a goal or 2 you're working towards. But if you're feeling a little stuck when making your vision board, take about 5 minutes to just reflect on what you want in your future before deciding what to put on your board. Step number 2 is get as specific as possible with the pictures. So I saw a major change in the success of achieving the things on my board when I began to look for specific pictures to put on it. I look for people that look like me or put pictures of past memories on there. Or sometimes I'll even Photoshop myself onto the picture. Now, y'all can't do that right now, but when you're looking for images, try to pick ones that are as close to your goals as possible. If you know you want to buy yourself an affordable car this year, like a Nissan or a Chevy, don't put a picture of a Maserati on here. While that may symbolize your goal to get a car, it creates an unattainable expectation. So get as specific as you can to make sure your vision board accurately reflects your goals. Step number 3, believe in yourself, not just the vision board. How many of y'all have written down a goal and then completely ignored it? Yeah, I know I have. So back in high school, the vision boards I made were specific and aligned with my goals, but I didn't do anything to try and achieve them. I thought that this vision board stuff was like magic, but it's not. Manifestation works, but it doesn't work without action behind it. So when you're making your vision board, be real with yourself. Ask yourself, am I actually gonna work towards these goals that I put on here? If the answer is no, then you need to find different goals.
Okay.
Vision boards are a physical embodiment of your dreams for your next season in life. But it won't matter how great it looks if you're not being intentional with honoring that vision and following through on the plans you set for yourself. And the final step is make sure you're looking at it every single day. My vision board is always smack dab next to my TV, because I know if I don't do anything that day, I know for a fact I'm going to watch something on TV. So maybe you spend a lot of time in front of your mirror doing makeup or at your desk studying. Wherever you decide, you need to make sure that your vision board is in a place that you frequent daily. Subconsciously, this is going to make sure that you take action towards your goals. And consciously, it's just a great reminder. Sometimes I be forgetting the plot of life. I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing because life is gonna life and plans are never going the way I intend sometimes. So when I see my vision board at the start of my day, it gives me a compass. Every day it tells me what I should be putting my energy towards so that I'm one step closer to the goal. Now, I'm not gonna make any promises that if you follow all these steps, your life will always work out, because let's be real, only one person has control, and he has his own plan for us.
All right, girl.
If you keep these things in mind, setting goals, getting specific, taking action, and reminding yourself every day of your vision, I promise that you will see a more successful streak in reaching your goals. Thank you.
All right, girl.